Anyway, let's start with the first unit now, right? First we have this unit. It's AA69. I think AA69 goes to the A+ tier. Very good. Like this unit is not really used that much anymore. After the new meta. I mean, let's put the units here first, right? So we can easily define what the meta is right now. Like this should be obvious for most of the arena players, but yeah, in case you didn't know, this unit is broken as fuck. Also this one. Like these units are all are both destroying the meta right now. Rosetta is so broken with the party buff, and Lina is what enables Rosetta teams to be this broken. Like without a unit to support with her broken party buff, Rosetta is not even gonna be that strong. But because Lina is like way too busted, like in terms of raw damage and tankiness, it makes Rosetta teams like unable to be dealt with. Okay, now after now that we got those units out of the way, let's go take a look at the next ones. Aleph. I'm gonna put Aleph in B tier. It's usable. Like Aleph is just Aleph is kind of bad. Like the meta right now is ranged, right? So like you're gonna expect Aleph. Like this unit literally exists to counter range comps, and like he can't even counter range comps that well. Yeah, I know that he's mostly used in Master Arena, but like it's funny that if you're up against this comp, it's much better to just use a melee full damage comp rather than Aleph to counter it. Like even in situations where you're already sure that the opponent's gonna pick full ranged, you're not even gonna pick Aleph as the best choice. Like Aleph is just like, you can use it if you want. It's not that bad. Of course, if you're up against a range team, you have an Aleph, you have a bit like it's gonna be decent. But like the fact that the unit only exists to counter range comps, and like it's not even the best choice against range comps, it's very disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, but B is usable. Like as long as the unit is not completely troll, I'm gonna put it on B tier. Like you can use Aleph and win consistently. So I'm not going to say Aleph is bad. Same as Andras. Andras is usable. I'm not gonna order the units here. I'm just gonna put them in the tiers. Like Andras might be better than Aleph, but I'm not gonna put them on the correct order because it's gonna be too time consuming. Anyway, Andras, this unit only works on a few maps, and on those few maps you'd rather just play Lina instead. Yes, Andra is very map dependent, that's true. Like the only map that you can actually use Andras and get success with it, assuming your opponents are not dumb, is Shen City Ring. If you're playing Andras outside of Shen City Ring, you're just trolling. Like even on Refugee Colosseum, right? The map literally has a dead end, but like the corridors are way too long that Andras still gets easily kited even on that map. So like if you're playing Andras and your opponent is not completely brain dead, you're not gonna win. So I'm just gonna put Andras here on usable. You can definitely use her. Like if your opponent's brain dead, you're gonna win because it's gonna deal so much damage if they just dogfight it. But you know, if your opponent has a brain, Andras is not a good pick. Arabel. Now I'm kind of I'm wondering if I'm gonna put Arabel on A or B. Arabel is still a very decent unit. The problem is Arabel does not face well against the current meta. Like if you're up against a lead fucking comp, your Arabel is not gonna do shit. So yeah, unfortunately for Arabel, the meta is not for her. But you know, if the meta shifts, Arabel is still gonna be decent. I don't think it's proper to put Arabel in B tier, to be honest. She's still a very decent unit. Like she's definitely way better than these two. So yeah, I think Arabel deserves the A tier still. Like if not for the garbage meta right now, Arabel would be on A+, definitely. She's actually a very good unit in terms of her kit and her like stat distribution overall. She deals a good amount of damage and she's not that squishy. Like she's not as squishy as everyone says she is. Yeah, so I guess Arabel deserves the A. S tier? No way, dude. Like we're judging this tier list based on a like objective strength of the units. We're not just gonna put Arabel straight up on SS tier. Zannen desu kedo, Arabel wa yowai desu. Ah, yeah, it's time for the other Ara. It's the same as it's the same problem as Arabel. Like, the unit is decent, but it's not good against the current meta. I speak better Japanese and English. What the hell are you talking about? Ore wa Nihongo Jousu de wa nai. Yeah, Ara is definitely going going on the A tier. Like, it's exactly the same problem as Arabel. Summoners are not good against full damage comps. So yeah, I can't put her higher than A tier, but Ara is a very good unit, if not for the meta. So if the meta shifts into a more balanced one, where comps like double tanks are viable again, Ara is gonna be a bit higher. But right now, since the meta is shit, Ara can't do shit. Barry is bad, straight up. B tier, I mean C tier. This unit is very problematic in terms of her kit. It just doesn't fit together. Like, she has a skill damage party buff, but she's a one button unit. So yeah, C tier. And also her weapon skill is not even that good. Beth, I put Beth on A+ tier. Like, it's very weird seeing Beth here, because like on the last tier list I actually put Beth below here, like on the Aleph tier, like the tier of the dogfighters that can't really dogfight. But after the buffs, Beth's dogfight is actually a lot stronger, and Beth is actually good now since the meta. Like, Beth is bad against units that can actually kite her. Against movement speed, Beth can't really do much. Like, if you're up against Arabel, you're just dead. If you're up against Eugene, you're dead. But yeah, the meta right now can't really run away from Beth, and Beth actually deals a good amount of damage after the buffs. So yeah, a very decent unit to play against the one button units. Definitely an A+ tier. Yeah, true, right? Barry might be bad on Arena, but her story is definitely S+ tier, dude. Barry's story is still one of the best stories that Guardian Tales has ever put out. Yeah, I think Bianca is also S+ tier. As you know, Bianca goes well with Rosetta, and everything that goes well with Rosetta will be at least A+ tier. That's just how it is. Again, Carol good. Carol good with Rosetta. Carol good. So yeah, Carol is definitely one of the best units you can pick together with Rosetta. It's definitely an S tier unit. Now, I don't think it's strong. It's as strong as Lina, but still very solid unit. And a lot of Carol players are shooting infinite range debuffs. So that's that. If you're playing something like Marina, you can actually deal with Carol. Like, this unit cannot be dodged. This unit can somehow be dodged, which is why it's not on the S tier. It's not completely unavoidable. You can actually outplay Carol more consistently than Lina. Anyway, Marina, right? Since I brought her up, I think Marina deserves the A+ tier. Like, Marina comps right now are one of the few comps that can actually deal with full damage. Like, if you're playing double tank with Marina as the other tank, or even triple tank with Marina, you can actually deal with full damage. I think Marina's kit actually is very good against this, and her, like, she's just too tanky that she plays for weapon skill, but she's not as squishy as something like Aura or Noxia, that she can actually survive long enough to get her chain skill. Yeah, it's also a very fast weapon skill, right? So yeah, I think Marina does deserve the A+ tier. It's one of the few units that can play as a runner, that can actually survive on this meta. You cannot one-button Marina even if you're playing a Rosetta comp. It's a very strong unit. What about this? I think this unit is strong as well. Like, it definitely fits with Rosetta, but I don't think it's one of the best choices right now. So it's A+. Yeah, as if Whale, true, but like, even if you're a Whale, why would you pick this if you could just pick this instead? Like, the only issue with Clara is that she shares the same party buff and type as Lina, and it's not really good to put Clara and Lina on the same team. So if you're gonna play a fire type ranged dealer, why not just play fucking Lina? Why would you play this unit? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's still a decent pick. Like, if you don't have Lina and you have this, you can just pick it instead, and it's still gonna be good. Claude is gonna be on the A+ tier as well. Now Claude with Rosetta is also very strong, but the problem with Claude is he's very map dependent, right? You're not gonna see Claude that often outside of like maps with dead ends or maps with no walls. And by that I mean deathmatch, the only map in the game with no walls. Like Claude is good on closed maps and deathmatch. And on other maps he's kind of mid. That's why he's only on A+ and not S tier. But you know, if you play Claude on the correct map, Claude is S tier. But if not on the correct map, A+ tier. Crocell, I think, is still playable. Like, everyone dropped Crocell for Rosetta. The issue is, if you're playing a Crocell comp, you're gonna be a one-button comp. And if your opponent's playing a one-button comp with Rosetta instead of Crocell, you're gonna lose. Which is why Crocell is here on the A+ tier. I don't think she's as low as Arabel and Ara. You can play Crocell. Like, if you're a high-statted player, you can still play Crocell and find success with her. But, yeah, I don't think she deserves the S tier anymore. Like, before, like on the previous tier list before Rosetta, Crocell was actually definitely S tier, but right now she kind of fell off. Dai, I don't know. I haven't seen this unit since his release. When Dai got released, he's trash. I don't know if Dai is actually good now. Oh, we have Base Knight on the chat, dude. Where do we put Dai? Like, I'm gonna actually take your advice here. A tier, really? Is Dai decent? I think especially next patch, after Kai's release, Dai might actually be a lot better. Like, Dai can... This unit's chasing is actually insane. Dai can actually even chase units with with high movement speed. Yeah, and it's also a crit unit. And also a one-button unit, which fits well with the Rosetta playstyle. And obviously, like, as the time of making this video, Kai has been revealed for the KR server already. But Kai has not been released on global yet. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna make a tier list in a while. So yeah, if you're watching this during the Kai release period, then Dai is probably gonna be a decent unit. Eleanor, I don't think this unit is good. I think Eleanor is still trash. This unit probably won't win unless the opponent is playing Mono Dark. So yeah, like, any Eleanor players there that will disagree with me putting Eleanor in the trash tier? I think Eleanor is not really good for Arena. Okay, now we got Arena. Surprisingly enough, I'm not putting Arena on the S+ tier anymore. Yes, Arena is only S tier now. The reason being is like, the preferable comp right now is a straight up full damage one button, and Arena is obviously a tank. She does not buff your attack at all. So if you actually play Arena, you're going to be more prone to getting outplayed by stuff like Ara, stuff like Arabel. Like, if you're playing this and some other one button unit, then you're not gonna get outplayed by these two unless you're dumb. But if you're playing Arena, you can actually still get outplayed. So yeah, it's not really top tier. Eugene, it's the same thing as Arabel and Ara. Eugene is actually a bit better than Arabel and Ara because she's a lot tankier. And she also has more movement speed than Arabel. A lot of players are actually playing double tank with Eugene now, even with LAN. Like, Eugene is seeing more popularity now, but I don't think I'm good with putting Eugene on A+ tier together with these units. Eugene is definitely one of the best runners right now, but yeah, she still suffers from the same problem as the other runners. Like, one button units are very bad for Eugene. Rifle Future Knight. I think weapon skill regen speed team comps actually fell out of popularity ever since the Rosetta meta, because, like, if you didn't know, the best way to actually counter weapon skill regen speed team comps is you just straight up play a full damage comp and delete them before they can get their chain skill. So yeah, like, before the Rosetta meta, Future Knight, I would actually put this unit on the A+ tier for enabling the double regen speed Veronica comp, which is absolutely busted. But right now, the double regen speed Veronica comp, as you can see, is not as popular as before. And because of that, the units that actually go together with that comp are not gonna be top tier as well. So Future Knight, A tier. I think it's fair. Future Knight Chainsaw, I don't think it's S tier. I'm fine with putting this unit on A+, but I don't think it's S tier at all. This unit just gets kited so easily. Because, like, if you're playing Arena, it's easier to catch the runners because you can just spam your shield throws and the runner is gonna die. If you're playing Future Knight, like, this unit legit loses to Lapis. But the problem here is that the runners are not really meta. Like, Future Knight S tier is not even... Yeah, I might actually even put this on the S tier. It depends on the map, but due to how the meta is right now, like, everyone is just one button. And this unit is an absolutely broken one button unit. I think Future Knight actually deserves the S tier. Because, like, when I think about Future Knight, obviously, this is where my bias comes from, right? I'm playing runner comps all the time, and from my perspective, Future Knight is not even that strong because you can actually just outplay this unit so easily with runners. Unless they're faker and they actually juke all of your skills. But yeah, like, obviously, like, 80% of the players are picking full damage, so Future Knight eats them alive. Yeah. So, like, on this meta specifically, Future Knight is S tier, but as I said, once the meta shifts again and, like, everything becomes balanced, like, the runners will go up, this will go down. But yeah, right now it's definitely S tier. Future Princess, I think it's A tier. I don't think Future Princess should be as low as Aleph and Andras. Like, she definitely still has some fight left in her. Gabriel is bad, guys. Come on now. Gabriel can even beat my dark units. This unit is fucking trash, man. Garam. Now, it's usable. Like, mono water, it's not really that good because of this. Like, if your opponent has Rosetta and they have a brain, you're not gonna win with mono water. So Garam is gonna be it's gonna be B tier. Gory. I haven't seen this unit in a very long time. I think this unit is troll. How strong is Gory actually? Like, does any one of you guys like, do you even use Gory? Because I haven't seen this unit in a very long time, and I don't think it's even good. Like, that's the reason why no one's playing it, right? It's not good. A little bit worse than Dai. Yeah, like, his animations are definitely worse. Dai cannot be dodged. Gory's budget Beth, but mid as hell. Yeah, I don't think it's total garbage, guys. I think it's semi usable. Man, is it as bad as Bari though? Yeah, the attack animation is what's dropping him, that's true. Yeah, Gory's weapon has so much more value than the unit, that's true, especially since they give it to us max limit broken. C tier, B tier, C tier, B tier. Yeah, I don't think Gory is as good as Garam and Andras, guys, not gonna lie. Probably C tier. Like, if I compare this and this to Gory, like, I'd definitely go Garam instead. And it's also very easy to kite as well, especially since everyone's playing ranged. Yeah, Gory is not good on this meta, guys. Hana is also at A+ tier. Because it fulfills the same role as Carol. But everyone prefers Carol than Hana because Carol is just way better. Like, Gana can, like, 1-for-1 trade a lot of the time, even on losing matchups, and that's the good thing about this unit. But yeah, like, Carol is just a better Hana in my opinion. You can use Gana if you're having trouble with fire units for some reason, but other than that, you know, just play Carol instead. No, I don't think Hana is S tier, guys. Hana is so easy to play against. But then again, the meta is just one bottom. Like, I keep on saying that the units are, like, that you're able to outplay the units. Like, when I think of Hana, I just think, no, dude, this unit cannot touch my Arabel. Like, this unit is not that high on the tier list. But when I take a look at the top tier units, right, this unit is actually, like, they can go 1-for-1 against Rosetta despite the elemental advantage because of the immunity, and they can also definitely destroy Lina straight up. Yeah, and Hana is S tier. I keep on thinking about how I match against Hana, but you know, the comps that I play are just abnormal. Yeah, that's why Gory should also go up a tier. I agree with AB now. Now that I think about it, the only reason I keep on thinking that this unit is as low as these ones is because I think Gory can never touch my Arabel, but you know, they're not playing fucking Arabel, they're playing this shit. So maybe Gory deserves a bit higher, I don't know, maybe usable tier. Yeah, anyway, where do we put Idol Eva, guys? There's an Idol Eva player in the chat. I wonder who that is. Yeah, this unit Okay. He said it SSS tier. Next. What about Camel, guys? Camel might just be... Nah. Like, Camel also takes the same party buff as Lina. It's the same problem with Clara, right? If you're playing Clara or Camel, why not just play this unit instead? Yeah. Also, I'm just trolling. I think Eva is trash. Like, this unit only... this unit only works on closed classroom and nowhere else, I think. Wait, you seriously think Idol Eva is B tier? Is that serious? Why? Why? Like, this unit legit dies to Beth, dies to Roselle, dies to Claude, dies to Mark 99, which is not on the list yet. I don't think Idol Eva is B tier. Like, not only is this unit only usable in like 2 maps, which is Ancient Ruins and Classroom, she can't do anything against dark units. I don't know. Yeah, it even dies to FP, not gonna lie. I think it's bad. Usable is an overstatement, guys. Oh, Gana as well. Gana. This unit has the same issue as Arabel and Ara, right? Gana is not that bad, but it's like she suffers from the current meta. And Gana is not as good as Arabel in my opinion. Gana is 8 tier? I don't think so. I played Gana a bit, and it's definitely a lot worse than Eugene. It's worse than Arabel, it's worse than Ara. I don't think Gana deserves the A tier. I think Gana is just B tier, guys. Like, this might be a bit biased, but I do think this unit functions the same as a runner like Arabel, but it's just worse than Arabel, objectively speaking. Yeah, low A tier, that might be true, but since I don't have a low A tier, I think honestly I feel more comfortable putting Gana in the B tier instead of A tier. Man, I do think we're in need of a... Yeah, there we go. we really need a tier between A and B. It's too hard to classify. I'm bumping Garam up to AB as well. No, FP is not AB tier. FP is A tier. Now the problem is this: should we move this down to AB tier or does it? Yeah, I think it's good on A tier, to be honest. Like, let's anticipate the high release. This unit is eh. This unit is... Oh, dude, at least you got some Samira on the AB tier. Are you happy now? Like, Samira deserves the AB tier, guys. I think it's a runner that... this unit excels if your opponent sucks at the game. That's just literally how I describe this unit. If your opponent is bad at the game, Samira is gonna be insane. But if your opponent is decent, Samira is too easy to outplay, guys. This is just a noob destroyer unit. And also, it kind of suffers after the Lina meta. Like, Samira is not good against full damage comps. Yeah, Solaris Samira should be a bit higher, but you know, I don't think it still suffers from the Lina meta. Yeah, this unit just a literal noob destroyer, man. You cannot win against top tier players with Samira with the weapons with exclusive weapon. It's so hard. Unless the guy is trolling. Lan! I think Lan is actually so good now after the buffs. Like, definitely not top tier, but a lot better. A+? No, I don't think Lan deserves the A+, guys. Yeah, A. It's definitely not A+, but yeah, Lan is actually quite good. Like, before this patch, on the last tier list, I think I put like Lan somewhere on B tier. But now she's actually good. It's actually a good pick. Lapis with the original exclusive weapon. It's better than Arabel on this meta, guys. Not gonna lie. Arabel on this meta, Lapis on this meta, because Lapis is actually tanky enough to survive a Rosetta comp if they're not overstated. Like, if you're up against a Rosetta comp around the same stats as you, your Lapis can actually like survive long enough to chain. And Lapis takes a lot of skill in order to make her work. But if you're a good Lapis player, I think this unit is actually still very good. No, Lapis is definitely not AB tier. Lapis is way better than these. Like, Lapis is better than Arabel on this meta. On my, in my opinion. This thing shit though. Usable. You only play this unit if you're trolling with the monolith, nuclear team comp, blah blah blah, clickbait title team comp. But yeah, if you're not playing a comp like that, this unit, you don't play this unit at all with the open umbrella. Yeah, Lapis second weapon, Valencia and Cabal is a troll comp, guys. Like, you get soloed by Sohi, you get soloed by Arena. That comp is not a good comp at all, so we're not gonna count that as a viable comp for this. As I said, this is just a meme unit. Use yeah, it's the same tier as Future Knight. Lilith. It's not that good anymore, guys. Come on now. Like, Lilith can't even dogfight Lina. A tier, yeah. Beth is now better than Lilith. Oh man, this unit though. Like, Lucy cannot do anything but kite. It's not good on this meta at all. Usable tier, I guess. B tier. Like, at least Arabel can somehow dogfight. Ara can somehow dogfight. Eugene is tanky. Lapis is tanky and fast as fuck. This unit has nothing. Like, it cannot dogfight. And it's not tanky enough to survive a Rosetta Lina comp. This unit is B tier, guys. I don't think it deserves the AB. Lupina may be on the AB tier though. Lupina can actually it's actually A tier, I think. Nah. Or is it? Lupina's dogfight is actually good now, especially if the opponent does not have an injury negation. Yeah, I think Lupina is better than these units. Maybe A tier. Lupina's decent. Lin. Yeah, decent as well. If the opponent does not have negation, Lin is great. If they have negation, Lin will lose. Lupina's AB tier. Really? Yeah, sure. You guys are not seeing Lupina's full potential, you fools. I'm gonna put Lupina here on the AB tier just so that the people watching this video will not realize that Lupina is actually broken. But this unit is actually being underestimated right now, I'm not gonna lie. This unit is bad. Now, Ma'am is not same as Idol Eva. Lucy is A tier? No. You're trolling if you put Lucy on A tier. Like, AB tier, it might be fine. But A tier is just, no. Now, here's the reason why I don't put Ma'am straight up on the trash tier. I think Ma'am, like, her kit is not that bad. Like, her weapon skill actually has a very good animation. You can actually consistently chain into weapon skills with Ma'am. But the problem is she does not have the stats to back her decent kit. She's not tanky enough. Like, if you play her with the tank build, she's gonna be tanky enough to survive the full damage comes until chain. But if you play her with the tank build, she's not dealing any damage. If you play her with the damage build, she's gonna be way too squishy. Like, it's very difficult to play this unit with the correct build because it's either gonna be too squishy or like garbage damage. There's no in between. It's very hard to play this unit actually. It might be good because like you get a free maxed out Ma'am. If you're a beginner player, you got this unit, you can actually play it on Arena, especially in the lower ranks. Your opponents will not be running a full max stats Lina Rosetta comp, so your Ma'am might actually be able to do something. But yeah, other than that, this unit, don't use this unit. Yeah, never mind, this unit trash, right? T is too much for Ma'am. This unit, is this unit A+ or A tier? I've been seeing this unit played a lot more. I don't know. But this unit loses to Lina. I guess it's A. No, you don't understand. If you're actually playing mono basic, Idol Eva is not that bad. Like, if we're putting units on the tiers, we're gonna assume that you're using the unit on the correct comp. Like, of course, Idol Eva is gonna suck if you play her outside of mono basic, but we're gonna assume that you're playing mono basic here. Yeah, it's A tier. Meryl. I think Mono Dirt is A+ now. I do think Mono Dirt is A+. Mono Dirt can actually win against the Lina comp, I think. If you get the Rue with the Lina. Because just because of Lina, I can't really put Meryl on the A+. Because like if you play this unit as a runner, it's gonna be the same as Arabel. If you play it on Mono Dirt, you're gonna have Lina as a problem. So it's hard to put Meryl on the A+ tier, guys. Yeah, again, I'm gonna explain it. I think Meryl is a very good unit. The problem is, if you're playing Meryl on a double tank runner comp, you're dead to full damage comps. If you're playing Meryl on Mono Dirt, you're dead to Lina. That's why it's hard to put Meryl on A tier, and her only good comps are Mono Dirt and like runner comp. And both of those are not really that good right now. Chrome. Eh. I mean, this tier literally says, eh. Yeah, this unit. Nah, this unit is actually good, I think. What do you think about Chrome, guys? I'm not really seeing Chrome's full potential because I play Mono Dark all the time, but what do you think about Chrome? Does Chrome deserve the A+, or is it A tier? Because I think it's a 1-button unit, but it's not as strong as the other 1-button units. Low A tier. Then eh. Yeah, but I don't think she deserves to go down to AB tier. She's definitely better than those. A tier, I guess. Yeah, if it works well with the Vaseta, you cannot put it below AB, right? Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Like, all of these units on the AB tier are actually kind of bad with the Vaseta. Except for this. Ayo, you can actually play Lupina with Vaseta, guys. Mia. Okay, guys, is Mia bad? Mia is actually... You know what? If Mia is... I think Mia and like Eva actually functions the same. Like, Eva does not deserve the C tier, guys. Like, these are basically the same shit. Like, Idol Eva is just Mia for mono basic. Which is why Idol Eva does not deserve the C tier. Yeah, I just realized this now. Mia is actually not a troll pick if you're actually playing her on like on the maps that you're supposed to play her at. Yeah, Base Knight was right all along. Eva does not deserve to be on the bad tier. It's usable. This unit is absolutely top tier. Like, Mark II is probably the worst. I mean, not the worst, the best unit to go with these two. I don't think Mark II is similar in power level compared to Lina and Vaseta, but she's definitely the best unit if you want to play this comp. So I'm gonna put her on S tier. Again, I don't think she is as broken as Lina. I think Lina's power level is way higher than Mark II, but Mark II is still, like, it's not far away from Lina. It's actually quite close, but yeah, I'm not putting it on the S+ tier. But this unit is very strong. Mark 99. It goes well with Rosetta, A+. Nari. It does not go well with Rosetta. Its dogfight is not as good as the other dogfighters. Yeah, AB tier. Eh. Like, if you're playing a basic dogfighter, play this instead, right? Play Chrome instead. Why would you play Nari? It doesn't make any sense. Noxia. A tier again. Same reason, like, same problem with the other runners and summoners. It's not good against full damage. So even if the unit is fundamentally great, it's not good on this meta. So it's A tier. Ogma gun. This unit is troll. It's bad. It's C tier. Ogma gun is worse than Mia, guys, on Arena. I'm not even joking. No, it's not B tier, it's C. It's so bad, guys. Come on now. Because Ogma gun is a dogfighter with a skill damage party buff. And you know who else is a dogfighter with a skill damage party buff? This thing. That's why they deserve to be on the same tier. C tier. Ogma, but with a sword. A+ tier, I guess. The meta is full damage, and full damage is always good for Ogma. The problem is if the full damage guys wail, you cannot really win with Ogma. Like, their Lina will out damage your Reflect if they if they have more stats, but you know, if you're equal stats, it's good. No, it's not S tier. Ogma does, like, Ogma is supposed to counter full damage, and he does not even counter a full damage if he gets outstatted by quite a bit. It's not even quite a bit, like just a little bit of outstat, and Ogma can no longer win. This unit needs to be buffed. Like Ogma is literally the answer to fixing this meta. If they actually buff Ogma to be viable, I think the meta would be so much better, because then like if Ogma is viable, a lot more players will play Ogma, which means the meta will not all be full damage. They will play Ogma, right? So yeah, that will make room for other comps like double tank if Ogma becomes a part of the meta. But right now, like Ogma is not good enough. Like, the fact that full damage comps are this broken means that Ogma is not as strong as he needs to be, guys. If you think about it, right? Ogma is supposed to counter full damage, and the fact that full damage is dominating the meta right now means that Ogma is not as strong as he needs to be. Ogma needs some buffs. But I do think it's still a very decent unit on this meta, as long as you don't get stat checked. Orca. Is this unit even A tier? I think it's A, B tier. Orca is kinda eh. Like if you want a dog fighter with a range buff, boom, 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 right? Now if you want a run and skill unit, boom. You got boom, boom, boom. It doesn't make sense to play Orca, guys. Like, no matter what comp you want to play, like if you want to play a dog fighter, there are a lot of better options. If you want to play a run and skill unit, there are again a lot of better options. So this unit, it's not bad, but there are a lot of better options, guys. Parvati kinda fell off during the Lina meta. Obviously the element straight up loses to Lina, and with the like Parvati was a very good counter to some to stuff like Noxia and Ara, but obviously Noxia and Ara are not as popular anymore. Like the supports, even like how many supports do we have here? Not support, not support, not support. Is this a support? I think it's a support. This one is also a support, I think. Yeah, like Parvati lost the units that she's supposed to counter. Oh yeah, also another reason why Crocell is not on S tier anymore, right, is because none of these, except for this one, is a tank. Why Parvati not in A+? Because she lost the units that she's supposed to counter. It's not meta anymore. Parvati will probably die to a dogfight against the actual dogfighter team comps. Like, what will Parvati do against Carol? Absolutely nothing. Parvati on this meta as a like skill-based unit, not really that favored anymore. If you're Tenacity, it's S+ tier because you're you cannot get chained. If you're not Tenacity, it's probably AB tier. This unit trash. What else do we have here? Priscilla. Yes, these kinds of units. It's a runner. It has a defensive party buff. It does not fit on this meta, guys. A tier. No, Priscilla is a lot better than these. What are you talking about? Biomon is A. Is Biomon A+ or A? I think Biomon is A+. I think Biomon is A+, guys. This unit is actually a beast at dogfighting, and again, Biomon loses against runners, but who the fuck uses runners nowadays, guys? No one uses runners. Come on now. Yeah, this like the units that Biomon struggles against are nowhere to be seen anymore. Biomon loses to Noxia, Biomon loses to Arabel, Biomon loses to like I guess Samira, right? And Lapis. But you know, none of those are on the S or A+ tier. Biomon destroys this. Biomon beats this as well in a dogfight. Like literally everything here. Maybe not this, I'm not sure. Maybe not this as well. Yeah, Biomon actually does well against most of these units, especially on a closed map. Maybe not Mark II. Mark II can actually kite Biomon. Yeah, Biomon even beats Arena in dogfight. I think Biomon is A+. Biomon is really weak against runners except Eugene. Maybe. I think Eugene can win against Biomon. Ray. A+ as well. Also very similar, yeah, I don't think Ray is as strong as the other dogfighters. It requires a bit of skill. Rosetta Abuser, I guess. Does Ray deserve the S tier, guys? Do you think so? Because personally, I don't see Ray as high as those units. Yeah, Ray's definitely A+. It's not consistent as the other ones, because if Ray does not get a deflect, she's gonna lose probably. If Ray gets the deflect, she will win. Like it's too dependent on the player. Like, and even the best Ray player will probably not even get deflects all the time. Like there will be games where they don't get the deflect off, and you know, not really that good. Rue, same thing as Meryl. Like only works on Monodirt. Monodirt gets countered by Lina, therefore it's not as good as it was before. A tier. Scandalia. Rue with Rosetta is S tier, I guess. And I can't really put mono element teams that high right now. A plus. Yeah, I think so as well. This is also, I think Scandalia is about on the same level as Beth, maybe even stronger. She can actually chase, she can actually dodge, and she has an elemental advantage over Rosetta, which is always good. Yeah, I think Scandalia is definitely A tier. So I think this unit is like AB tier. I think so. He is not that strong. Maybe even B tier. I don't think this. No, I'm just kidding, guys. This is S tier. After the buffs, right? So he's actually a beast right now in PvP. She deals an absurd amount of damage, and she's way too tanky with a fixed passive. Definitely S tier. Like you've been seeing Sohi and Carol with the Rosetta, right? That's the main reason why Sohi and Carol works with the Rosetta. Like even if Rosetta does not get her party buff, is because these two units are way too strong. Like the fact that that comp works without, like, when it's missing one unit means that the two units on that comp are actually insane. And yeah, we talked about this during Die. Kai is coming out next patch, and I'm not doing a tier list next patch. So if we assume Kai is here, so he is gonna be even better, right? Yeah, so he can also, yeah, Sohi is a good counter against Rosetta comps, true. I don't think Lina can actually dogfight Sohi. I might be wrong here. I don't really play Sohi that much, but I don't think Lina wins a dogfight against Sohi. This one, we saw this unit earlier. I think this unit is trash unless your opponent is Monolite. Maybe not that bad. Around the same tier as these guys. Like, you can definitely play it, but there are a lot of better options. Tinya, guys, Tinya. This unit is trash. Yeah, this unit is trash. Valencia is it's a meme. It's bad, guys. No, I don't think it's even B tier. It's bad. Like if you're playing Valencia, you're just trolling. She's not as bad as Barry. No, dude, you're underestimating Barry. Barry is bad, not trash. Barry is playable. Like I can get top 100 with Barry if I wanted to. I don't even know if I can get top 100 with Valencia. Like I'm very confident that I can get top 100 with Barry, not with Valencia. This unit is trash. Veronica. Yeah, fell from grace along with the other runner style units. This unit still decent, I guess. No, it's definitely not A+. I mean, the only reason why Yuze and Future Knight are demoted is because Veronica is not that good anymore. It's A tier. Now Vishivac with the volcanic horns. This unit is decent. Like this is one of the few runners that you can actually still play because its party buff itself is a tanky party buff, which means you don't need like you can even play this unit in triple tank. I think Vishivac right now is one of the best runners in the game. I don't know though. I haven't seen Vishu in a while. I mean, I sometimes see her, but is Vishivac even good against full damage teams? Because if it's good against full damage teams, then it might be A+. Rue can beat Lina and Rosetta in dogfighting, I guess, but nah, I don't think it's enough to classify Rue as a S tier. Yeah, I think Vishivac is it's decent. Maybe it's better than these. I'm not sure though. I'm not really that comfortable in putting Vishivac in A+ tier just because she's not used that often. Like the units on A+ are seeing a bit more play compared to the units on the A tier. Like Biomon is the only unit here that's not even played that often. Sometimes Meter, but it's me. Yeah, Micardo, the Vishivac player, is saying it's A tier. I guess A tier is fine for Vishivac. I can agree. This Vishivac with this weapon is trash. You never see Clara. Yeah, but Clara is obviously good with Rosetta. You don't need to see Clara to know. Volcanic Core Vicious AB. No, dude, this unit is garbage. It's D tier. What do you mean? Where is Kami? Kami is not yet on this tier list. Like, I don't really want to make my own list, and I think this one is good. Only Kami is missing, but, you know, we're just gonna pretend to put Kami somewhere. This unit is fucking garbage. It's D tier. And yeah, they still lost to it. Like, no, I don't think White Snow is like, they lost to a level 89 White Snow, guys. Come on, this unit is not that bad. I beat people with a level 89 White Snow, guys. Come on. I probably cannot beat people with a level 89 like, ma'am. I cannot beat people with a level 89 Pop. I cannot beat people with a level 89 Tinya, but you know, I beat people with a level 89 White Snow. It's not as bad at this unit, guys. Come on now. No, you guys are downplaying White Snow too much. Like, if the opponent is bad, if the opponent is trash, White Snow can actually win. This unit cannot win even if the opponent is trash. See what I'm talking about, guys? Like, if I play Tinya and my opponent is garbage, I cannot win with Tinya. There's nothing I can do to win with Tinya. But if my opponent is trash, I can win with this. Which is why I'm putting it on the C tier. Like, if you're a beginner silver tier player, right? Of course, all of your opponents are gonna be garbage. And if your opponents are garbage, you can actually win with this. Yeah, Celos is A tier. Same with the other regen speed units, I think. Dude, everything beats Rosetta in a dogfight. Like, Rosetta herself is not good at dogfighting. Like, it even loses to fucking Arabel, guys. Come on now. Yeah, also, if you play White Snow in a mono water team, you get 15% bonus water damage. Copium. What tier would you put Camila if she was here, by the way? Okay, guys, let's pretend this guy is Camila. I would put Camila on... Is it A plus or S tier? I think it's S tier. Mark 99 should be A. Yeah, I guess. Maybe I overestimated this unit because I got tilted when I fought against Mark 99. But yeah. Let's pretend this guy is Camila. We put it on S tier as well. Is it S tier? It's actually A plus. Is it that strong? Like, I played the unit all week when she got released, right? I played Camila for the entire week, but I don't think it's that strong, guys. I don't think it's S tier. It's probably only A plus. Her weapon skill don't miss, true, but if you're playing her on a Rosetta skill, it doesn't matter. If you're playing her on a Rosetta team, like, her weapon skill, you can only get hit by one tick. It's not as strong as Mark II. It's not as strong as yeah, I think Camila is A plus, guys. I think Camila is A plus. Also, let's put Zelos back here because Zelos is A tier. Yes, I know that Rue can beat Lina in dogfighting, but what if you're playing Mono Earth and your Rue does not face off against the Lina? Then what are you supposed to do? Also, Rue gets countered by walls. It's not that hard to kite Rue. Like, if for example you're playing something like Lina Rosetta in Mark II, now your Rue is up against the Mark II, your Rue is just dead, and the rest of your team is dead to Lina. And Rue is only usable in Mono Dirt, which is why I cannot put her above A tier. Yeah, she can get kited by Lina too. Like, of course the Lina will lose if the Lina dogfights the Rue. Obviously, it's a shotgun, dude. Come on now. But if the Lina has a bit... If the Lina uses a bit of their brain power in order to try and actually dodge Rue, Rue is gonna get kited and die. Like, Rue only beats Lina assuming the Lina is completely brain dead. Which makes a bit of sense because like 90% of the Lina players are brain dead anyway. But what if... on the off chance that you're fighting against a Lina player that is not brain dead, your Rue will die. Oh yeah, also Rue's bag weapon is not even here. It's trash anyway, guys. Maybe it's B tier if it's here, but it's not here. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all for the tier list. Kami attack decrease kind of affects her tier 2. It's not that strong. I don't think Kami's attack decrease is even that relevant. I honestly don't feel any changes. And it's also bugged right now, which... yeah. Like, no, it's only 15% if you're playing Kami herself. Her global buff is only 5%. Also... Yeah. Well, that concludes the tier list, right? The whole list is here. But I kind of saw this from another YouTuber, so I'm gonna copy them. We're gonna troll the guys. Like, if I ever post this as a separate video, right? A lot of people are probably going to like, a lot of people are probably going to try and skip to the end, and like, they're not even gonna watch the whole thing, so they're just gonna look at the tier list here. Yeah, they're just gonna skip at near the end of the video, and they're gonna look at the list, which is why we trolled them a bit here, which is a bit like, what unit do we put on S tier that's a bit believable? I guess we put Die. Yeah, Tinya should be here. Pop is A+ tier, I guess. And yeah, let's put Arabel here. It's a bit believable because I main this unit. Yeah, put this here as well. Lapis A+. Yeah. Put Veronica in S+. Okay, sure. Where'd that unit go? Wait, I can't find Veronica. Where did Veronica go? There we go. Bam. FPS tier. Oh yeah, let's put FP on the S tier as well. Okay guys, anyway, Noxia is a very strong unit, right? If you're up against the Lina, if you're playing Noxia against Lina here, like, your summon is way too tanky that if you're actually playing well, your summon can actually tank the entire like the entire attacks of Lina. Like, the fireball will deal almost no damage to your summon. And if you play Noxia well, you can actually hard counter like kind of hard counter Lina. It kind of takes some skill, but Noxia is actually a decent unit to counter this. Yeah, also, right, Veronica is definitely one of the best units because if you run her in a double level and speed team comp, like, she's way too tanky. Lina can't even kill Veronica before she gets the chain skill, which is insane. Like, this unit is actually like, Veronica is actually top tier right now. And Die, right, especially is with the Vaseta, Die is actually an extremely powerful unit right now. Like, Die can just chase everyone and just deal so much damage, especially with the normal attack party buff, which is 70%. If you pair this with the melee buffer, like for example Sohi, Die is actually going to hard carry your games with the Vaseta on your team. Yeah, also Samira, right? Samira is way too slippery. Like, even if you're playing Lina, Samira's movement speed is just way too much. You can actually dodge a lot of Lina's fireballs with Samira. It's actually insane. And the weapon skill almost never misses. Like, if you miss your Samira weapon skills, you're just bad at the game. Like, obviously. If you're actually good at the game, your Samira weapon skill shall never miss. And it has such a fast cooldown that it can, like, as long as you're able to hit it, right, it's going to chain almost everyone faster than they can chain you. And with the movement speed buff, it's actually so insane. Like, Samira right now, if you get chained by Samira, you're just dead. Yeah. So what else here is a bit questionable? Like, if you see, I guess Lan after the buffs is good here. Yeah, also Claude. I don't think Claude is that good, right? A lot of these units are actually better than Claude. If there's one pixel of a wall on the map, the Claude can never hit you. Claude will never ever get the land a hit. Like, Claude, a lot of you guys might think that Claude is actually S tier, but you know, this unit is like, it's just skill issue if you lose to Claude, in my opinion. Like, you can literally avoid every single attack unless the map is deathmatch. Which is why this unit is like, at least Garam can hit over the walls, right? Claude can never hit over the wall, except for the last attack, obviously. But you know, you're gonna waste all of your attacks and only the last one will hit. Garam can hit you from over the wall, which is actually insane. Lupina can do the same. Like, Lucy can do the same. Nari can do the same, right? Even fucking Orca can hit you over the wall with the weapon skill from far range, which is really good. And yeah. Oh yeah, wait. Why did I put White Snow here? I think White Snow is A+ tier. Like, this unit is so good. Like, a lot of people just don't know how to make White Snow work, but once you master how to use White Snow's weapon skill, like, it will almost never miss. And if you don't know, like, White Snow can consistently chain within 2 weapon skills. And with the weapon skill regen speed party buff, Like this unit is actually a beast. Yeah, but I still don't think White Snow is as good as Veronica, because like if you're using White Snow in a weapon skill regen speed team comp, you'd rather just use Veronica instead, right? They are both water units, and like Veronica is just way better. But you know, if you don't have Veronica, you can actually just use White Snow. Anyway, guys, that's all for this tier list, and that's gonna be all for the stream. I hope you all enjoyed. See y'all next time. Bye bye.